Hello, hello. Hi. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Is everything fine? Sasa ka baba. Sasa ka mommy. What's happening on your side? Is life treating you good? Are you treating life good? Are your experiences positive and negative? Have you done shadow work? Are you doing shadow work? Shadow work. I realized today that if you don't understand what shadow work is, you're a child. You're a child if you do not know what day and night is. You're a child if you don't know that a day begins at 12 a.m. or 3 a.m. That a day begins in the dark. You're a child. You're a child if you don't understand shadow work. Yeah, basically. We were all children. At a certain point in your life, you are a child even when you thought you were old, because your prefrontal cortex had not developed. So uko unajua. When people tell you, wewe ni mtoto, when they hear your thoughts, it seems like an insult. It's just an observation. You're a child. And I was a child for a long time until I understood darkness. You need to understand darkness. It is scary. Of course, it's scary. The dark is scary. But for you to be an adult, for you to be considered an adult, you have to understand darkness. You have to live in more than just the day, but also the night. And you need to appreciate them both as the 12 hours and 12 hours that complete the day. You have to understand yourself, walk in this world as the self, the physical self, and the shadow that is projected on the ground as you walk. Da, dunia. You have to understand these things. You have to see them for you to stop being a child. Coming of age, yo. I think I should do a series. Facebook series, maybe. Or maybe I should wait a little bit so that I get ready. Or is getting ready just an illusion? Dunia. It's nice. So because we are speaking about leave your house, leave your social media, and live in the real world. And I've also begun this day, this live, by talking about adulting. We're going to combine them because it's a topic about adulting. It's a coming of age topic. I was thinking that maybe I should have like a series, a 7-day series, but I'm gonna wait a bit for at least nikuwa napata watu wa kuwatch hii shit. A 7-day series on coming of age topics that I have realized, I have come to know in my growing up phase. Children do not understand what the shadow is. Children do not understand what the shadow is. So I was thinking about Luanda Magere, that Samson of the Luo people. The story we were told when we were young about, it's just the Samson story, right? But while Samson's strength was in his hair, Luanda Magere's weakness was in his shadow. Once you pierced his shadow, he died. So you kind of wonder, what is the shadow, right? I think you don't have kids until you understand some things. I read a post that was saying that according to society, you should have kids, do the family thing at 30. According to social expectation and society, like social norms. I don't know, social like mabeshte nini nini. You'd have this family way and kids at around 25, 26 Apple. According to, I don't know, your parents, you should have at 21, because our parents used to tell us, yeah, we had kids at 21. What? How do you have kids at 21? Like, I'm thinking that if you have kids at below 35, you are a child. And I know most of our parents, they just went, they dived and just had children. They just dived. When themselves, they were just children. On one side, I admired them. Oh, Gabriel, hi. I hope you're good. Let me stop that, because this one I have YouTube. So anyway, so on one side, I kind of admire the gusto of my parents for having kids below the age of 35. On the other hand, I'm like, what? I kind of like feel mercy on them, because, yo, hey, dunia ni ngumu. The world is tough, dunia ni ngumu. And every day, it's like every day you walk this world, it gets harder and harder. Like whatever you saw yesterday, believe me, tomorrow you'll see worse. So you'll forget whatever you saw yesterday and you'll focus on, yeah. And that's the way we heal. One time when I was in the market, I was telling this person, it was the end of the day. I had a slow day on that day. So it was around, I used to finish work at 6, mostly 6:30. But on this day, I was finishing work at 8:30. I was so tired. My legs were aching. Every part of my body was aching. My spirit had been crushed. So I was just dragging my feet home. I didn't make lots of money. I just had like little money. Kidogo, 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 kidogo. So I was just dragging myself, going to the boda, and there was this man who asked me, mrembo, mbona unajikokota hivyo ni kama sijui, like that insensitive way that men speak to women. I was like, nimechoka. And at that time, I just really wanted somebody to have pity on me, like maybe just rub my feet with warm hot water and then give me a massage and then hug me while I cried and tell me it's gonna be okay, or just, you don't ever have to work again, you don't have to do dishes, you don't have to ever do laundry, you don't have to go hustle, you just need to dress nicely, work out, and eat good food. And the guy told me, usijali, wenda uoge ulale, kesho utaamka uchoke zaidi, utasahau. You can imagine how I felt. Those times you just feel like hitting a man, like no matter the consequences. You just slap the hell out of him. But anyway, I just went home. So now I get it, that when you're tired, you go home, you rest. How you can rest. Tomorrow you wake up, you get more tired. And as you get into that cycle, you kind of get used to it. Your body kind of gets used to the rhythm. But of course, we are women. We do not follow the cycle of the sun. Women do not follow the cycle of the sun. Women follow the cycle of the moon. So it's not right for us to work like this, like horses, at day in, day out. It's not right. It's not. That's why every 2 days, I have to take a break, sleep, work on other things, think about myself, dress nicely, be beautiful. Okay, every day, yes, I do that. But then, every 2 days after working, because I'm usually so tired, I have to rest. I have to. Because I understand my body as a woman. I am not designed to work like the sun. No, I am designed to work like the moon. And the way the moon works is, sometimes we don't see the moon. When was the last time you saw the moon? Hadi mimi mwenyewe sijaona moon in a long time, by the way. Because here it's rainy. I don't know, is it rainy in the rest of Kenya? Is it rainy in Nairobi, Gabriel? Si unijibu hata nisikie vizuri. Is it rainy everywhere? So, like when it's rainy, you don't see the moon. And then there are days, like if you understand the moon cycle, you know, like there are times you don't see the moon at all. Like that new moon kind of thing, you don't see the moon. And then the moon is introduced by the crescent. Kiasi tunakaona kana shine. That is the same way we women are. Our periods are just like that. And you know, our menstrual cycle, not just our periods, our menstrual cycle is exactly like that. Tuna operate kama mwezi. Woe and below if you ovulate during the full moon like me. Woo! You are the moon. We are the moon. And when men out here are trying to go to the moon, what are you trying? You live with the moon. You see the moon every day. Cycles. We are on a cycle. That's why people say, oh, wasichana wako na mashiro, wasichana wako na moods. We are just like that. We are like that. Mpenda msipende, tuliumbwa hivyo. Na Mungu alifikiria hivyo ndio mtapenda. Na mnapenda lakini ni kama mnachukia that mnapenda. Anyway, so yeah, so with time, when now I am more established in my shit, I can move the same way the moon moves. You know, like on the days when I am not supposed to be seen, I will not be seen. I will stay in the house. Rent out a B&B in Diani, stay there. Stay in the beach, not be seen. And then nianze kuonekana kidogo kidogo. Kiasi kiasi tu. Mna notice niko hapo hata kama siongei, hata kama sijawaka kabisa, niko bado. And yet I'm so attractive. The moon is so attractive. Look at the moon, you're like, damn. The crescent, the day you realize, oh, she's back, and you're like, oh, wow. Especially when there's a castania, the moon. Oh, God. Yeah, that's us. You don't need to go to the moon. Just give us money. You're okay. And then she continues building up. That's the waxing. Anaenda sasa kukua mkubwa. Anaonekana hizo gibas zenye mnasemanga. Na kiasi she. Yeah, that's ovulation. When you see a woman and literally you start running. Yeah, I happen to have these experiences when men are chasing me like dogs. Okay, every day they do, but now they're literally running after me, and it's crazy. Sometimes somebody is knocking. Ni nani? Niko live. Somebody is knocking. Ni nani? Unaweza kama baadaye niko live. So where was I? What was I talking about? Shikisame distract. So, yeah, on those days, I feel like shit. I need to stay in the house. Because the moment I get out, ndio nyinyi, sons of I don't know who, running after me. running literally, just like dogs smelling me. It's usually crazy. And on those days are the days that, you need to get out there, you need to sell. On those days, products sell like crazy. Crazy, yeah. And then, just like anything, ukishafika crescendo, unaanza saa kurudi chini. Chini. I know, I shouldn't be saying these secrets. These are secrets of womanhood, femininity. But hey, you watch the moon, kwani inaenda waning sasa. Waning, hadi to disappear. You shall not see us again. And then we start all over. Evo. So yeah, that's the woman's way. The man's way is namka asubuhi tunaenda job, tuna hustle, tunakuja tunalala. Tunamka kama jua, si ndio? You're like the sun, men are like the sun, so it's like women can't work like that. The topic of the day: leave your house, leave your social media, and live in the real world. So, Wednesday ilikuwa jana, si ndio? So there's a project I've been working on. Okay, it's not new, but it's new here in this new town that I moved to. So, because I'm a digital strategist, I've told you before that I'm growing my digital media, so that I'm feeling that thing. You know that thing people tell you that if you're feeling it, there is money coming. I'm feeling it. I don't know, do you ever get money when you feel that thing? Do you get money? Because I'm scratching my palm like since yesterday. Today, I'm just scratching. It's itchy. And sometimes I feel like cutting it. We'll see. If I have money, tutasema ni ukweli. So, yeah, I began my thing in my local digital businesses. I had thought, now we are getting into these topics. Indio, leave your house, leave your social media, and live in the real world. Now me, when I began doing my digital strategy work, I based it online, alright? Because it's digital, so we are gonna do it digitally, online. We are going to do ads, we are going to promote on LinkedIn, we are going to promote on Facebook, we're going to promote on Google Business Profile, we're going to do the business online. And that worked out 50-50, trust me, 50-50. Because I have this one client, my first client, so second client, who brought me, my second client brought me like 4 clients. And out of these 4 clients, wawili wamekuja twice. And that one client amekuwa repeat over the years. So them, when they used to see me on social media advertising, they would remember me, right? So that works online, okay? So because these people are watching me, they know me and they watch me, they are reminded of me. It's a part of social media that works, or the online presence, digital marketing, it works like that. But then, am I getting new customers? I told you, I've been very honest with you that in July, I had my last client in July, my last paycheck at digital marketing in July, and I felt like, and I went into hibernation mode for like 2 weeks, where I skinnied up, I cried. And then during that hibernation mode, I got a call from a client, from a potential client, somebody who's never worked with me, somebody who's been in business for 40 fucking years. And I was like, this is it, this is my breakthrough. And I know at that point where I was crying, I was like, oh my God, the Lord has heard my prayers, because I was praying. So I'm like, God has heard my prayers. this is it, like finally got a meniskia, I'm gonna have. And then they were looking for somebody who could do their social media marketing on a, their digital marketing on a retainer. So it kind of felt good. I was supposed to, I was to give them my own rates, nini nini. So I did them a proposal. We talked to them. I talked with them like online. We had these meetings. So it was supposed to be a sure deal. I was supposed to come to Nairobi and, you know, meet them, see their biggest 40-year company, and just do content with them. Maisha, life. Yeah, so we haven't talked. Yeah, we haven't talked. So anyway, I also did tell you that some time back somebody paid me to create for them a YouTube account, like channel. No banner, like just go to Google and go to YouTube and create channel, and they paid me like 300. It's a village, people are cheap. But then again, who in Nairobi is going to pay you any money to create for them a YouTube channel? Everybody knows how to do that, like it's a no-brainer, right? So that plus the experience here is like, I can do this. I've told you this before. I can do this. So I've been coming up with a plan. How am I going to do it? Who am I going to target? So yesterday, finally, I did it. And that's why I'm saying, leave your house, leave your social media, and live in the real world. Because you're in your house, you are creating because I've been here. You're trying to create a social media presence, right? You're posting every day, it's nice. But as you're growing this social media, because we know it's not like you post day one and some potential person sees you, or I don't know, you get like an affiliate marketing gig, or somebody has used this. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that. It takes time. And the older I get, the more I understand that these things take time. At a certain point I was thinking, maybe I should just get married and just have kids, because it takes time for these things to happen. Because my thing was always like, first I'm gonna focus on me. First I'm going to create my empire, my Vanessa empire, and then now I can focus on the kids, the marriage, and the other societal stuff. I thought by now I would have gotten it. Oops. And maybe I did get it. You know what? I did. But then sikuisitiri vizuri. Yeah. Money I've had money. When I was 18, I had money, lots of money. Throughout my life, I had money, but I guess pia ni utoto. I didn't understand to save it. I didn't save. That's what I was thinking about today, and I felt like slapping the fuck out of my face. You know that show called The Power Slap? I would have gone to be slapped, because who the fuck does that? Like, I haven't saved. You know? Like, that is embarrassing to even admit. No savings. And I had money. From 18, I could have saved. I would have an apartment right now, but I did not save. Pesa zilikuwa, nimehustle. I have hustled. So it's so embarrassing for me even to say that I have hustled. Because, like, what do I have to show for it? So anyway, the point was patience, right? So at a certain point, you wake up, the prefrontal cortex grows up, and you're like, oh shit, I wasted a lot of time, a lot of money. Yo. But now I know, so moving forward, because I still have a long way till 80, I can still save in a circle and stuff. So the things that I'm meeting a lot of people as I work my day hustle. As I work, I meet so many people. The most impressive ones are the women who own apartments here. So I've met two. Both of them tell me, save in a circle. Save right now in a circle. Because circles give you loans. So all of them are telling me save in a circle. And now I'm hearing good. I'm hearing. They also tell me that I'm meant for greatness and I'm going to go very far. So yeah, eat that. So, yeah. But they're also telling me to be patient. So I'm thinking that this thing is a patience game, right? It's compounded knowledge, it's compounded money, it's compounded experience that gets you there. I'm not saying that people who are young and haven't gotten money, I'm not saying that there are kids on TikTok who are like 6 years old and they have like more money than some MPs combined. I'm not saying that. But now we are here, I accept the station in life and the state that I am. And the mistake that I've made is not easy. But anyway, back to the point. So anyway, leave your house, leave your social media, and live in the real world. So I went to the real world yesterday with my digital marketing. First I thought I'll just do these side gigs like physically, and then my digital empire I just built online, you know. But now that I've been here and I realize hawajui, you know, because when you are your age, when you're with your peers, all of you know what YouTube is. All of you know how to make a WhatsApp catalog. All of you know what WhatsApp business is. You assume that everybody knows. But I realized yesterday as I was creating for a certain kamama WhatsApp business, nilikuwa na download WhatsApp business yake. As I was creating the catalog, nikarealize, wow, hawajui. But I had to be outside to know that. It takes a long time for you to grow a social media account. I know this. And sometimes you grow it up and then it goes down. I know this. So as you're doing that, why don't you have something on the outside? Whatever it is that you want to create, have a physical thing that you're doing about it. Yesterday, I went on TikTok and I was looking through a certain thread, very long, of people walikuwa naandika their KCSE grade, their course, and now their profession. The lady who started it was a mama mboga selling vitunguu in a certain market. And this is what made me realize I'm not special. I'm not. And that goes on two sides. I'm not special in that this is a countrywide phenomenon. It happened to those before me. It's happening to me. Most likely will happen to the people who come after me. Second, that means si ati nimefail. It's just life. The other side, it's like, yes, we've all done that. Ouch. Get over it. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts to realize you're not so special. And you're not so special. It hurts. But it's the truth. So, tafanyaje. So, I went out. My goal was to speak to 5 businesses. Just walk around the town. Look at, and because I've done business in this town, sold to the people in this town, I know people now. It's like when I appear, it would be like from, like they've never seen me. Okay, some of them, of course, they've never seen me because I didn't talk to everybody. But I'm going in like 60% of these people know me. It's like they know me, so it's good, right? So I went to a lady who sells furniture, very impressive desk especially. I bought my desk from her, then I sold it. So but yeah, she is a very unique business, and she's a very interesting person. So I went and we talked about potential business. Anaelewa vitu ni mjanja, ana hiyo mentality ya watcher. So we talked and she's like, yeah, actually I would love this, but give me a while to figure things out. I'm like, it's okay, because either way, hata kama hakusema yes na ka deposit do, it's a step. We all have somewhere we begin, and at least I've begun that, and I felt good. So I talked to a second one, a third one, a fourth one, a fifth one, and a sixth one, and I felt good. When the day ended, because it was my day off, I was like, wow, I did something. And I did something for the version of me that I want to exist, for the empire that I'm building, okay? So, yeah. I realized that some of these people don't know. Okay, I did create a catalog for one of the mamas, like Kashusho. But she's like the kind of people who, like, after a miracle will happen, and just because we posted once, customers are gonna come. So I don't expect her to be more of a customer, but she has a loud mouth. And before, in my other business, she used to get me customers. So I also understand leverage. So you never know. So yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, that you need to leave your house, you need to leave your social media, and you need to live in the real world. You need to find a problem that you can solve. You see, this lady who is selling vitungu, and she's a graduate in the market, it's not a big deal. And actually now you can understand that campus is not the place where you go to so that you can get out and get a job. It's not. There are people who have that story, but it's a place that equips you, empowers you to make an earning for yourself. I wish lecturers and the fraternity and parents and everybody could just be honest with their children and tell them that you're not going there to get out to be employed. You're going there to empower yourself, so that whatever it is that you want to do, you can be empowered to do it. Alright? So many people go to campus like feeling like, yeah, you've achieved, it's a big deal, you're going there, you're getting out, ready to hit the job market and get employed. But it ain't like that. It's for you to go get equipped, to use the skills that you, and to get equipped with skills. These skills are tapping into the natural gifts and talents that already you have. I am assuming that whatever you want to do in campus is something related to your talents and your gifts. It's something you had passion for, I'm assuming. Like me, I've turned my talents and gifts into marketable and productive skills in campus. So now, out of campus, it is me to use these skills to thrive. First to survive, and then to thrive. To solve, how do I do that? To solve problems. So, unaona hii thought process that you go to campus to be given skills that enable you to turn the gifts and talents you have into products or solutions or any sort of applications that can be used to solve problems in your society, in your community. Na ni hivyo. there is nothing more about campus. Campus is not, it might be the magical place you go to get people who will connect you to jobs outside campus. It might be. It might be the place where you get connections. Those are good. Because once out here, you might get a call from your friend who you went to campus with, and they're like, yo, I know you used to do this. I know that you do this. You are building like your Facebook or social media followers, and some of these people can help you. But everybody needs to get out of that mentality that you're going to campus for you to get out and get a job. It's for you to be equipped with skills to use your talents and gifts as products or solutions for the problems that your community faces. Oh, that's good, Vanessa. I'm gonna repeat that. Campus is the place where you go to be equipped with skills to use your talents and gifts, to expand your talent and gifts into products or solutions or applications that can be used to solve the problems in your community. Never. The problem in my community current community, people don't know digital shit. They know it, they've had it, but they don't know how to use it. I remember this grandmother had to create a catalog for, see, like just, what's her business, one catalog, one item in her catalog, one item, right? For free. So, but it's leverage, it's gonna work. I'm telling you, I'll show you, it will. So, as I was telling her this, I'm gonna give you more customers. She was like, ndio niibiwe. I was like, oh shit. Watu wanapigiwa simu, unatuma mizigo, haupewi pesa. So, most people have a negative attitude. It's like when Facebook came out and parents were concerned that their children are going to whatever without seeing the other side. I remember being asked to go talk to some children in a church, some teenagers, about the demerits of the internet and social media. And at that point, I was doing some online jobs, and I was like, oh shit, no. No. So I won't do that, because me, I see the other side. Me, I'm meant to be seen. May I do this? So I understand the other side. The other dark side, even me, I'm very innocent. So, how are you using your skills? How? While you are growing your social media following on TikTok, on Instagram, for you to get clients, are you leaving out the ones that are in your community, your neighbors? Because that's the thing. That's the thing. Najua, in Nairobi, it's kind of hard, especially kama mnaishi kwa hapo, lakini it's not. Their neighbors you don't speak to, that's normal. Their neighbors you speak to, talk to them, tell them what you do. You see, for me to get my first client, it was when I was building my second one. Mbona nafikirianga huyo ndo alikuwa wa kwanza. She was so impactful. The second client is, I was building my second client in the digital space. I was teaching myself how to build a website, and I was complaining to a friend, oh my god, it's so hard to do it. It's so hard. I'm having such a challenge. This friend of mine I think she had selective amnesia, so because she didn't hear what I said about it being hard. She just heard Vanessa creates websites. So she linked me to my second customer, high paying at that point when I was starting, and brought me 4 clients. So you need to tell people, you need to be a loud mouth about what you're doing. And you need to be telling people who can see you. Referrals are everything when it comes to these jobs, consulting and stuff. If you decide to do the thing and you end up kufanya in campus, and maybe you decide to do consulting, you have to start from zero, you have to be rejected. You think people accepted me like when I was working yesterday? No. There was a woman who rolled her eyes, sized me up, spoke to me so rudely. I left her salon feeling like a piece of shit. Mambo ya dunia. Ndio hiyo dunia. The others who are used to the other side of me, they are the girl who used to sell them vegetables. So it's hard for them to see the same girl telling them, oh, she has been running a digital empire and she knows how to use computers. She's a pro in the internet. She can create websites, good ones that are used by NGOs. It's also hard. So leave your house, leave your social media, because these things take referrals. Face-to-face conversations are still very valuable. I am more likely to act on somebody mwenye ameno kwa nyumba yangu tukaongea rather than mtu mwenye nimeona ama ni aje. For you ni aje. How is it? And you see, kwanza here, it's people who've seen me before, who have seen me on their streets. I think mostly because it's here. It's here. Even when I sell food, I see that. Like, when I'm selling the hamburger, sometimes I meet somebody mwenye anatoka kwenda kutafuta chakula and I'm like, yo, I have food. Just get mine, get a hamburger. Don't go down, it's so far. And they buy at that moment. Impulse buying. So, yeah. It's a person. We're still, I know we are like, yeah, we do a lot of TikToking and we do a lot of IG and stuff, but there's also another brain that is very, very traditional. Yeah, it's faster. It's faster for you too. Like, look, I've done ads. The ad got me the potential client, and then I didn't have lots of money. So when I did the Google ad, it wasn't like a week's one. It was just like a day. So I just got I got some people. I saw that my profile views went up, like really went up. And then people clicked on my website, yes. But then again, if I walk into their office, it's more likely to happen. Trust me, because I've seen this happen. Because it's the way that other people have done it, the ones before us, that worked. It's just much better. Anza tu. I know it's embarrassing. You think it's not? It has to be. Embarrassment is the price you pay for success. The people who don't get embarrassed easily, they are least likely to succeed. Because this world is a bunch of embarrassment. You get embarrassed and you keep going. So you have to leave your house first of all. Things changed a lot for me this year because I left the house. Even last year when I decided to start leaving, because I'd stayed in the house for a long time. But a lot happens when you leave the house. I told you, even if it's just an argument on the streets with somebody you don't know, go have it. Even if you have to pick one, pick it. It's good for your body, it's good for your soul. You will expand. You will arrive home feeling like there was something you did. Even if it's just getting out, walking and deciding I am going to pick a fight with somebody. Do it. Do it. I've already told you that we understand the shadow and we understand the light. So if you need to be in the shadow, be in the shadow. It's necessary. Right? Leave your social media. We do social media, of course. I advise be on social media kabisa. Post every time you can. Engage as much as you can, because also you're trying to, have some influence, have some fame. Both of them can give you some money. All right? Also some authority, because if you're working with these people, even physically, door to door, and they go on your social media, they see you have a lot of followers, you have a lot of engagement, they kind of trust you. So do it, of course, but choose to live in the real world. Choose to have a life outside your house and also social media. We are a society. We are a generation that was raised on social media. It's a good thing. We are able to... Oh, what happened? We've been raised on social media. All we know is social media, but the world still runs. Okay? Dunia bado inaendelea. Watu wako soko, watu wako kwa maofisi, watu wako kwa magari. Get out there. That's how human beings were created to live. We're talking with my mom some time back when I was back in the bush, and we used to appreciate the fact that the toilet was outside, the kitchen was outside. So we used to spend most of the day outside. Also because people in the village stay outside. You just stay outside the house. You don't stay in the house. Even when visitors come, they don't get in your house. This staying in the house is a Nairobi thing. It is a Nairobi mentality. Even for visitors to get in your house, it's a Nairobi thing. In the village, people don't get in your house. Not very easily. Unless they've come with something like a bag. They don't stay in the house. People stay outside. And it's something that I appreciated when I was in the bush, because we just used to, like, you wake up, you get out, you go, you use the toilet outside, you brush your teeth outside, you wash your face outside, you cook your tea in the outside kitchen, and you stay outside the entire day. You're staying outside, because the things that are the activities that are done outside. And back in those old days, people also lived like that. Like, I'm imagining my grandmother's time. Like, they would wake up, do the morning routine, go to the shamba, stay in the shamba, warudi, waoge, labda wapike. Miss Vivlo walikuwa naifanya exactly, but they're also taking care of their animals outside. They're also hanging out outside. Everything is happening outside. So there's just a certain way that your mind begins to work when you're outside. Your mind in a breath. Your mind breathes. You see things. You're always looking. I remember a certain time I was so lonely, and I was just looking at who's passing, because in that village we have like a road that passes through, so watu wanapitianga hapo, so watu wanapita, What wanapita saseni. People come greet you, and in the village people have to greet you, so you interact with people and interact. So that's the thing I'm talking about. Because now our bodies are in a house where we live, in a house where we go to the toilet in the house, we do the dishes in the house, we don't have animals outside. You can live in the house, you can just go shop for an entire week and stay in your house 24/7. And then you have your phone. You feel like you left. Because there's TikTok, there's everything. Like, you just watch. You watch movies, you feel like you're in Asia. You watch movies, you feel like you're in Europe. You watch movies, you feel like you've visited. That's why so many of our age mates are feeling so angry at Kenya, because their minds are still in the US, because they're watching these shows based in the US. They are thinking that crime is solved that fast in Kenya as in the US, that things are thought of the same way people in the US think about these things. Only to come to the real world and you realize, no, Kenya is different. Kenya is different. Wait until you get arrested and you realize, God, sinanga rights. So, live in the real world, because it's the human thing to do. It's how a human being was created to be, to live in the real world. Live in the real world because there are more opportunities. Trust me, there are more opportunities. Ever since I got out, like really left my house and started hanging out with real people, I've gotten so many opportunities. In whatever area I've been in, opportunities. They'll always come to you when you're outside. You see, men have this tendency of, and I'm talking about married men, I don't know, or just men. Every time they leave the office, they go to the club with fellow men. That is where decisions are made, in the club. While they are drinking, they make friends, they talk. By the time they are leaving that club, wako na a new tender, wako na a new client, they have stress imewatoka. So you see, live outside. Outside you meet a lot of people. Outside you breathe. Outside you see things happening. Outside you become a part of the community. So live in the real world. Stop living in your house, in your room, on your bed. I know you Gen Zs. In your bed, in your duvet, with your phone and your laptop, watching Netflix and switching to TikTok. Get out in the real world. Make friends. Make money. Alright? I'll be updating you on how my shit will go. I'm very excited to start this new journey. I'm so fucking excited. I am super excited. I am very happy that I actually made that step. I can't wait to see how it goes. I can't wait. And I will share with you every step of the journey, because I'm also curious. So, yeah, this has been real. Thank you for joining me, the ones who joined. Leave your house and let's be part of the community. Let's work hard. Let's accept where we are. Let us respond. Let us respond to challenges. Let us adapt. Let us be courageous, all right? Mwah. Good night. See you the next